Luminot glowing, and the Stick of Death with some nice, thick, rich blood on it. This sucker went right to the pump house. So we can guarantee this hog didn't go too far. Using the G5 Striker broadhead, this broadhead's probably killed 5 or 6 hogs, all passed through, so can't complain too much, but let's get after this pig and find another arrow. So this is just steps after the shot, like maybe half a step, and it's already squirting out blood, so we did something right. See, the hog ran right through here, just spilling out all over this tree right here. Alright. And here's a tree I could see from the blind. It's right up here, but look at this cactus. I mean, good night. He just trucked right through here. I mean, the rocks and everything are just littered with blood right now. And then clear crash right here. This is what I could see from the tree, and that's when I knew, hey, this pig's not going far. Alright, from here, not too sure, so, but it should be too hard.
Branches off back here. Right there.
Oh, here we got some drags in the fresh grass.
Some more blood.
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah.
steady stream. Okay, here.
So he's heading for thicker cover.
Yeah, here we go. We have. Here's Tyler's arrow. Got a Stinger broadhead. And it's a solid shot too. I mean, that blood is thick. We can't be too far behind this guy.
I don't see anything.
There's blood. Alright, here. Oh wow. Looks like he was an athlete and took a dive right between those trees, and that was that.
Yeah, let's get a better look at him around here.
Go ahead and pull him out a little bit.
Yeah, he's kind of wedged himself between 2 trees there.
Woo. Oh yeah.
Good sized pig. Let's get him out in the open. Wow. 2 holes there. Right in the shoulder and right behind the shoulder.
Oh yeah, it's a double whopping. So it looks like the double hog bow shot is pretty effective. Man, this thing probably lost all of its blood in the first 10 yards. Alright, so we've been hunting this ranch for a little over a year. We've taken quite a few hogs off of it, just with bows, just trying to be quiet, in and out, and keep pulling them in, and then taking them out, pulling them in, taking them out, because the good friend of ours who owns the ranch, he's just been having these hogs just run everywhere, and it's been horrendous. He told me he'd seen groups of, you know, like 13 to 20 just running through, and some ranging 90 to 200 pounds, and I was like, man, that's pretty intense. And after going out there and hunting it, I mean, he's more than honest about it. So we've been out there, you know, shooting hogs with our bows here and there, and then we came up with an idea about doing a 2-arrow, 1-hog bow shot. And we've played with it here and there, but the timing just hasn't been as perfect as we wanted it. So we'd go out and we'd both pull at the same time, and then we'd, you know, settle in, squeeze off, and shoot. And I'd either shoot first, and then Tyler would follow me, or he'd shoot, and I'd try to follow him, and so the hog would be moving by the time the second person shot. So what we started doing, instead of the counting that wasn't very precise, Tyler came up with the idea of doing a clicking noise like that. And it worked perfect. I mean, we were out here practicing, and the arrows were flying parallel, just all the way to the target. So we took it out there, and these hogs just, I mean, come flooding in. And it's absurd because they're all like, I mean, they seem like they're all the same litter. They're all the same size, the same build, and just multiple colors. And I was like, wow, these are great eating hogs. So they run in, and the first guy stops under the feeder, and we pull immediately because we're in close proximity and we don't want him to see our motion. So we're pulled back, ready to go, and he's like, which hog? Oh, I spotted one right under. So, and he does that click, and we just, I mean, almost as good as you can get it. Both arrows just cross over, and he took for a shoulder shot. He really wanted to try to get a pin to kind of slow it down, and I went for the behind the shoulder. So, and it worked fantastic. He was using a 2-blade stinger, and that stinger drilled right through that shoulder, embedded itself in there, and unfortunately the feathers broke off, but that's the name of the game when you're shooting in the shoulder. And then I took a pocket shot, for the pump house, and just slid right through and made a huge mess, which is what we're looking for. So as far as everything going to plan, it happened, which is a complete rarity in our case, because typically it's you plan one thing and you see the exact opposite or do the exact opposite. So it was nice to finally get what we're looking for.